Well, tonight, the city of Fayetteville is at a real risk of losing discretionary funding from the state after an AG opinion that the city may be in violation of a sanctuary city law. Thanks for joining us here at 10 o'clock. I'm Doug Warner.
And I'm Allie Lynch. A statement from Fayetteville Mayor Molly Ron back in June prompted the AG's office to look into a potential violation. KNWA's Dylan Nooner joins us live in studio now. And Dylan, you've been tracking this all day. What more can you tell us tonight?
Doug, Allie, earlier today I spoke with the representative who sent a letter to the AG's office after the statement by Mayor Ron. I also had the chance to sit down with a Fayetteville City Council member who has a different view on the violation.
The law states that you cannot have a formal or an informal policy to be a sanctuary city.
Currently today, there aren't these quote-unquote policies.
Arkansas Attorney General Tim Griffin gave the opinion the city of Fayetteville violated the law and are at risk of losing discretionary funding. Representative Kendon Underwood says this stems from a statement released in June by Fayetteville Mayor Molly Ron.
Cities cannot decide which laws they're going to comply with and which ones they're not going to comply with. Arkansans need to be safe, and we're going to make sure that we're not going to have these dangerous sanctuary city policies anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
However, in a new statement from Mayor Ron, she says the city of Fayetteville has never had a written policy that affirms, suggests, or implies the existence of a sanctuary policy. Ward 2 Fayetteville City Council member Sarah Morris says she is in agreement with the mayor.
The mayor's office hasn't done any of these quote-unquote policies, and so at the end of the day, there was a statement, and it was just saying that we're not an extension of the federal government, that is not the role that we play. That is true. We are city government. We are not federal government. And so we know what the separation is and our responsibility to taxpayers.
However, Underwood disagrees. He says the AG's opinion confirms his beliefs.
Their result in this issue made it clear what I knew back in June, that the city of Fayetteville was in direct violation of our state law. And so I'm glad that they confirmed this and that we can make Arkansans safer by correcting this issue.
Fayetteville is currently at risk of losing discretionary funding. However, what exactly could be revoked is determined by the Department of Finance.
I think that there definitely feels like there's some ambiguity in, stating discretionary funds.
Moore says despite the opinion, the city will continue to fight for its citizens.
Again, we stand by that, we're serving residents and we're following state laws appropriately, and we're continuing to do the work of our residents ongoing.
According to Underwood, the solution to the violation is simple.
I think really to fix that problem, they just have to reverse course and ensure they do not have a sanctuary city policy in place.
I reached out to the DFA about what funding could potentially be cut. I was told that is currently still being decided. We'll continue to keep you updated on air and online once we receive that information. In studio, Dylan Nooner, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
All right, Dylan, thank you for that tonight.